Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at my Battle on Endor diorama. This display sits at the very top of my shelf displays and incorporates a multitude of action figures, vehicles, and a playset from over the last 20 years to create one comprehensive diorama. So let's get to it. On the very far left, we have one of my absolute favorite vehicles from the Star Wars films, the Imperial Shuttle. This is the Saga Collection version from 2006, which was a Target exclusive. It was very hard to find. I got very lucky to acquire it back then. It's a very detailed shuttle, very nice deco on it, very nice paint, and it's been a long time since they've brought it back. I think it's time that they either make a new one or reissue it because it is a really nicely done vehicle. On either side of the ramp for the Imperial Shuttle, we have two Royal Guards. These are the Black Series version that were recently released. And then to the right of them, we have Darth Sidious. This is actually the 2005 Revenge of the Sith version. Minor kit bash utilizing the Vintage Collection Darth Sidious hood, which I thought looked better on the figure. And then to the right of that, we have the 2010 The Vintage Collection Darth Vader. This is the one with the three-piece removable helmet. To the right, we have another favorite vehicle of mine, the AT-ST. This one is the Black Series version, which was part of a big multi-pack Toys R Us exclusive that had several other figures. It's got a great sculpt, it's got great coloring, nice battle damage, and of course it fits very much at home in this Endor battle diorama. Below that, we have some Rebels. We have the 2012 or 2011 Rebel Commando from the Vintage Collection, right next to the 2004 Vintage Original Trilogy Collection Chewbacca, and he's got a couple Ewoks right in front of him, and all of these guys are going into battle against the Scout Troopers. And we have a small battalion of Scout Troopers, including two that are riding their speeder bikes. Very cool. Love the display stands. And then some other ones here going into battle. They're running at the rebels. We have this other one. This poor unfortunate fellow is taking a shot to the chest. Over here, we have some Ewoks who are going into battle against the Empire. They're standing on top of the Endor bunker. This is the Power of the Force 2 version from the 90s. It's the only version we really have to use, so that's what I got. It's a little flimsy, but it has very nice paint detail on it, and the Ewoks stand on it very nicely, so it really serves its purpose for this diorama. And then right below that, we can see that R2-D2 is trying to get the doors to the bunker opened up, and he's standing alongside C-3PO, who is with Han Solo and Princess Leia, guarding the droids as they get the bunker opened up. On the side of the bunker, we have another piece of this play set. It's basically just like some logs that are assembled, and then in front of that we have Logray, the Ewok, one of my favorites. And then, towering above it all, we have the granddaddy of all Star Wars vehicles, the Imperial AT-AT Walker. Now, this is the Endor version. This is the Toys R Us exclusive one that came out for the Vintage Collection in 2013. It's painted in a darker color scheme with more dirt on it to make it have more of an Endor type look. I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. A really stunning piece. One of the highlights of my vehicle collection for Star Wars. Absolutely love this thing in every way, shape, and form. In the cockpit, of course, we have some AT-AT drivers piloting it. And then over here, we have some stormtroopers who are inside the belly of the beast. We got some stormtroopers that are kind of just huddled around, taking their positions, getting ready to go into battle. They're led by this Imperial officer. Of course, this AT-AT is loaded with all kinds of awesome action features, sounds, and lights, including this little zip line right here where you have a stormtrooper who is on his way down to the ground to join the battle. And down there at the ground, I have this little collection of Scout Troopers. They're kind of camouflaged. Hasbro did these back during the Saga collection, I believe. And they kind of took the cheap way out. Instead of sculpting accurate figures to Revenge of the Sith, they just repainted the Scout Troopers they already had, but I thought that was kind of cool because I could use them in a future diorama such as this one, and that's exactly what I did. I think that they fit in very nicely, and the look is just really cool. I think they look really nice alongside the AT-AT Walker here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed this look at my Battle on Endor diorama. This is one of the hallmarks of my action figure collection displays, and I just love looking at it. It's so fun to see all of these figures and vehicles interacting with each other. For all intents and purposes, this is complete. I was kind of thinking about maybe adding some fake redwoods or even getting some sort of a mural put behind the whole figures and vehicles just to kind of make it look a little bit more dynamic. I'm still kind of thinking about that in the back of my mind. But for now, I think it's pretty much done. I do have more Rebels. I got more Ewoks, more Imperials, but I didn't want it to feel too crowded or too overwhelmed. So I just kind of thought I would reserve some of that stuff and maybe find another way to use it. But I really like how this turned out. I think that this very nicely complements my Mos Eisley Cantina and Jabba the Hutt's Palace dioramas, which I have done other videos for. If you'd like to check those out, I will throw links down in the description. And I also am working on a complete collection display video showing all of my displays, so look for that coming very soon here. In fact, it'll probably be my next video. But for now, I hope that you've enjoyed this look at the Battle on Endor. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.